Good morning, miners. This is Gersa Sanchez for the Prospector News Weekly. Today's date is November 10th, 2017. Friday, Netflix continues its series with Wonder Woman. The movie will be showcased at 6 p.m. today at the Union Cinema. Remember, tickets for YouTube students are $2 and $3 for the general public. And starting next week, the Student Engagement and Leadership Center is hosting its annual International Cultural Festival.
It's essentially a week-long festival that coincides with International Education Week, where we are bringing international education and international awareness here on campus.
The gastronomic party will begin with the annual International Food Fair from 11 to 2 p.m. on Monday, November 13th at the Centennial Plaza.
We have so many organizations this year. There are 16 different organizations that are bringing different food from different countries, different cultures, and they will spend all weekend cooking, preparing for Monday's food fair. So we definitely hope that all the students, faculty, and staff come out. This is one of the biggest fundraisers for a lot of our organizations here on campus. So they share their culture with you, but it's also a way to help them fundraise for their organization.
The International Cultural Festival will also continue with the play Frontera Beyond the Wall from Jazz Pilar.
So the director is actually coming to campus, and this is going to be the premiere of his play. And from what I've heard, it's a Spanish version of Romeo and Juliet tying in the border, which is really, really cool. It's their new project for this year, and it'll be a great play to kind of also kick off the rest of the week.
The play will be shown at 5 p.m. on Monday, November the 13th at the Union Cinema. Another feature of the International Cultural Festival is the variety of lectures they'll have, as they are all focused on giving the audience an international perspective on a variety of topics, such as English as a second language, Ciudad Juárez and its perspective on violence, topics on translation, and even an international approach to yoga. To see the full schedule, you can go to the website on the bar. The lecture series will be held from 9 to 1 p.m. Monday through Friday at the Centennial Museum and also at the Discovery Theater. Next is Gloria Heredia with more about the International Cultural Festival.
The festival will also feature a film series at the Union Cinema and also the Centennial Museum. The festival will feature a Spanish, French, Portuguese, and an Arabic film, and all of them will start at 4 p.m. from Tuesday through Friday. The Arabic film will only be shown at the Centennial Museum. The rest will be showcased at the Union Cinema. And also, as part of the International Cultural Festival, a bazaar and entertainment events will be held throughout the entire week. The International Bazaar will take place from 10 to 1 p.m. from Wednesday through Friday at the Union Plaza. And for next week, the Advancement Center for Engineering students is hosting a bike ride to get ready for finals. You can either bring your own bike and pay nothing, or you can pay $10 on borrow bike from the organization and get a t-shirt. The bike ride will be from 3 to 4:30 p.m. on Thursday, November the 16th between the engineering and classroom buildings. And lastly, for next week, a Zumba Fitness Fest will be held for the community to have fun while exercising. The Student Recreation Center will host this Latin dance-based workout as a way to benefit the foster homeless adopted resources services.
It is a great way to support those of us that are in need, especially during the holidays, and the admission for it is going to be just donations of soup.
The Zumba Fitness Fest will take place from 6 to 8 p.m. on Thursday, November the 16th at the Student Recreation Center. Up next, it's Mike Flores with sports.
Basketball season is officially back, starting at 7 p.m. tonight when UTEP welcomes in Louisiana College for the second straight year. Last season, UTEP opened up with an 88-54 win over the Wildcats. This Miners team is coming in with much more practice and preseason games played than years before, with 3 games played in Costa Rica in August and a pair of exhibition wins over Sol Ras State and Western New Mexico. In the preseason polls, UTEP is picked to finish 5th in Conference USA. The Miners are coming off 13 wins in their last 17 games a year ago. And the UTEP women's basketball team will officially begin a new era with head coach Kevin Baker leading the way at 1 p.m. tomorrow at the Don Haskins Center against CSU Bakersfield. UTEP is coming off a 1-1 record after their 2 preseason games this season. Last season, UTEP beat the Roadrunners 74-61, but despite that win, the Miners struggled going 8-23, their fewest wins since the 2001-2002 season. And also at 3 p.m. tomorrow, the UTEP football team will battle against conference leader North Texas on the road. UNT is scoring nearly 36 points per game, while the Miners are dead last in the nation, only averaging 11.4 points per game. But on the bright side for UTEP, they have won 3 straight games against the Mean Green. UTEP, who is still searching for their first win of the season, will come in 22-point underdogs tomorrow. For more sports updates, follow us on Twitter at UTEP_Prospector.